first thing that you should do when you receive your Reflex monitor mount is make sure you have all the parts needed to assemble it. This includes one quick clamp, one 9-inch rail, 3 thumb screws, 3 single Delrin clamps, and a variety of washers. There's 2 types of washers that we include, a black nylon washer and a white Teflon washer, and you'll need to use a combination of both to get it working properly with your monitor. To assemble your Reflex monitor mount, we'll start by attaching 2 of the single Delrin clamps onto the quick clamp. Here we're using the thumb screws with 1 nylon washer. For now, you want to leave these 2 thumb screws loose so that you're still able to slide the rail through them. Once it's in place, go ahead and snug them down. Next, we're going to attach the monitor onto the remaining Delrin clamp. Here, you're going to need some experimentation to find the right combination of washers to make it work with your monitor. For this Sony one, we have 3 nylon washers followed by 1 Teflon washer on the thumb screw, and then we're going to put the Delrin clamp on, followed by 1 more Teflon washer. Again, you're going to have to experiment a little bit to find out what works well with your monitor, but the important thing here is that you have 1 Teflon washer between the Delrin clamp and your monitor. That allows it to spin properly. Go ahead and put that on there loosely, and then slide the rail into the Delrin clamp. Once you have it on, go ahead and tighten down the thumb screw on the monitor. Once you have it tightened down, you should be able to rotate your monitor. You'll notice that the thumb screw spins when I rotate the monitor. If this isn't happening, that means that you're unthreading the monitor from the thumb screw and you run the risk of your monitor possibly falling off. Again, it's the Teflon washers that allow it to spin like that. You should also be able to rotate the monitor back and forth. You can adjust the tension on this by adjusting how tight the thumb screws on the quick clamp are. The last step is to put the monitor mount onto your rig. Here, we're just going to slide the clamp onto the rails, cinch it down, and then put our handles back on. Right now, I'm using the SR10 set up in a low profile configuration with a monitor mount, and my camera has a battery grip. If I didn't have a battery grip and I was using the same configuration, the camera lens may bump into the monitor mount. If that were the case, I'd have to set up the SR10 with the T in the regular configuration to raise the camera up off the rails. One of the things about the Reflex system is it's very interchangeable, and there's a ton of different configurations, and you have to experiment a little bit to find out which one works best with your equipment. Once I throw the rig up onto my shoulder, you'll see that the monitor stays in place very well and only moves when I move it.